Hey Flosstubers, welcome back to a mini edition of Flosstube. We decided to do a Flosstube short.
There we go, a Flosstube short, I like it.
Today is the 17th of September. We're doing a really quick kind of an update of things we've been doing, and then the reason we really are doing this is because Melissa's home. So we're gonna have a little special guest.
She'll be jumping in here shortly.
I did get 3 things framed since our last Flosstube, which was only
Posted last Friday, so like 4 days ago.
Yeah. So it was done a week and almost 2 weeks ago. Okay, so I did get some things framed.
We're making up for lost time because I didn't post like I should have all summer. Or we didn't post.
We didn't do any Flosstubes.
Yeah.
So I did get my Shakespeare's Peddlers Saviour's Praise.
Thank you, Melissa.
I did get it framed. I'm so happy about that. You can do some yay.
I'll do the sound effects.
So that one's finished. I did finish A Merry Heart Makes a Cheerful Countenance. I got that one done. That one framed. I got the Saviour's Praise one was just a frame I bought off the shelf at Hobby Lobby. This one I ordered. So I did get that framed. And then I did a really quick stitch. This is Heart and Hand, a Doodles maker. I just stitched it and finished it, and I bought the frame for $1 at the thrift store.
Can't beat that. This is so cute.
I know, didn't it turn out cute?
The French knots there, so cute.
Yeah.
I'll have to put in a close-up picture of that so people can really appreciate the artistry. Yeah. Okay.
So I did do that, and then
thank you.
You want to talk about yours first before?
Sure.
Those are my finishes. I will talk a little bit about what we're stitching. Or
yes.
You want to talk about this finish since it's part of a finish?
Part of a finish. Look at what we finally finished!
Yay! That we just finished like 10 minutes ago. Kelsey finally had time to be up here, and I showed her how to make a template, and
I videotaped the whole thing so I never forget.
Yeah, well,
because I forget. I'm very forgetful. So I got Mama Jones finishing school, as we call it.
Yeah, she got a little tutorial on finishing.
So yes, this is going to be going to my niece this Christmas. I'm sorry it didn't get to her last Christmas. I had it done by Christmas.
She did. We've talked about it several times.
Yes.
Now we finally finished it.
Maybe I'll post a flashback here the last time we talked about it, which is probably months ago. So there we go.
Yeah.
But I think it goes very well with the design.
I do too. I think it'll be great.
Yeah. So there's that.
Okay, so now we'll talk a little bit about what we are working on.
And since last time I started, as you guys saw last time, this pattern, and I started it, and look how far along I am already.
See, she's stitching right along.
Yeah. Great. I love it.
We have an audience today. We have an audience in the background. They're not coming on, but we have an audience. Since the last time I said I wasn't going to start anything new, well, I lied. I did start that because I have the other 2 pillows done, so I wanted to get a start on it. So I did that. I worked a little bit on my...
And this is the greatest of these love number 3 of the Summer House Stitch Works. There you go.
So that's the last one in that series.
Yes.
And then I worked a little bit on my office piece.
The office, as you remember from last time. That's what she said.
Yeah, I didn't get really that much farther, but I did get a few.
Shout out to Chaz. I know she appreciated that from the video last time. So there you go. Our next segment of this Flosstube Mini includes a special guest.
Oh, well, what are we calling this next?
Special guest. We'll roll it.
Okay, so now Melissa has joined us.
Woohoo!
Another made by Mama Joan product.
The original, the first.
Again, it's getting old to talk about that. Oh. So Melissa's been here since Saturday. this is going, and we have another friend that's here, but she's not gonna come on camera.
Hello.
She's in the background. And we are having a kind of a retreat week. We're sewing, we're quilting, and stitching. So we're working on a piece. We'll show that. I just started mine. You can take that. I think this is the, yeah, there you go. I just started mine, oh, I don't know, Sunday. I wasn't gonna start another project, but here we are. And
I started mine a while ago.
this is supposed to be a group project. Yeah. So we're working on Disturb Us Lord by My Big Toe. This is going to be quite a project because it's quite a big sampler.
That's the name of My Big Toe.
Is
Yeah.
the designer.
Yeah, My Big
Yes.
Toe.
That is such a fun name.
Apparently we're broadening Kelsey's
You
horizons. So we're supposed to be working on this as a group. Some of us are a little behind.
That'd be me.
And some of us are a little ahead.
I started, like I said, we picked this project out like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's still sitting. I just dug mine out.
Anyway.
Then life happened.
Yeah.
And
So
I
that-
probably worked on mine like twice. I worked on it at the beach one year. It was the only project I worked on.
So I said that we each should have to work on this project for at least an hour every day.
And
Yeah, I
we're
don't know
now
if I can
committing
commit
to
to
at
that.
least 30 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, I guess it's 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
We have to stitch
We're
on
gonna
it somewhat.
To 30 minutes.
Yeah. Now we're going to talk about Quilting Corner.
Yay!
We are quilting, but Melissa,
So here's what I'm working on from Lavender Lime. And the fabric is from Lella Boutique, the Hey Boo. And I have one square done.
and it's the
I
project.
have a lot of the piecing done because it's a little putsy.
It's a lot
It's a little
putsy.
detailed.
It's beautiful.
So, but once I have all the little half triangle square things done, and I've got all these strips done. So now I can just start piecing the rest of these together.
It didn't look that.
And
It didn't look that involved at the time.
if you really like something, don't look at the directions. Just buy it and then make it.
Because if you look at the directions,
Then you won't buy it and you won't make it.
We bought this the last time I was down in Chattanooga. She calls her quilt shop Lavender and Lime. doesn't
It's
she?
Lavender Lime.
She was just opening. It was like
The store. Like, she's been online for years. She had a store in Chattanooga, and she closed the shop, but she stayed online, and then now she's opened up a storefront again.
So we
it's
went
really
there.
nice.
and she's got a lot of kitted stuff.
Yes. Love that. Well, and she designs. So she's got her designs, and she has them kitted up, and you can buy all the things.
So that's
We
what
like
we
that.
did. And Melissa dragged it home because I don't think she thought it was that involved.
Yeah, I thought, oh, it'll be easy. We'll get this done this week. And I'm sure we'll probably still get it done this week. I just will be spending more time on it than I thought.
Maybe. We don't know.
We're going to finish.
Another, as long as we're on Quilting Corner, I did make this little apron for Malin. I did finish that up
Super cute.
just now, just recently. I mean, yesterday. Yeah, when we were up quilting. And then Nikki's here and we're showing her how to sew. So we made,
You made.
I made that one to show her how it was made. And then she dug in my fabric stash and dug out these pieces, and we made these little mats so now she's had a little taste of sewing, and we're gonna maybe try to make a quilt in a bingo bag. And so stay tuned for the next time. We'll have to take pictures of the stuff, and then that'll be that. I'll talk about I did order a couple of patterns because
She
saw
doesn't-
somebody do the measure twice, cut once chart. And I thought, I need to have that. That's so cute. And then, of course, it couldn't travel alone, so I ordered that. I don't need any more projects.
I was
but-
gonna say you don't have enough patterns. You need more.
Yeah, well, I
It's
just
almost out.
did that. Then a new quilt store opened just about 7 miles from me. It's called She Shed Quilts. And it's a younger gal, a gal that's probably your age, so somebody who could be my daughter. And then her mom was up there, and they had all these different, like embroidered, and her mom does slow stitching. I don't know if anybody's heard of slow stitching. It's kind of like junk journaling with fabric, but she had this, and there's embroidery on it, and there's slow stitching. So a lot of this like in here is slow stitching. You can look it up, you can Google it. I've never heard of it. I don't need another hobby, but I thought this would be a good like car project when we're traveling down to Atlanta or Chattanooga, and but that spool, that piece there, the mom made it, and she was selling it for $35, and I thought, I'm buying it because it's bees, because I like it, I love it, and I couldn't spend my time.
You couldn't walk away from it.
No, I couldn't, because it just, the time that's involved in it, it was worth it. I told her you should be charging more for it, because it is just, and I just loved it. So then she also had, and I'll have to have, maybe Kelsey can insert pictures because I took pictures. She had a long, skinny, slow stitching. This is the edge of a pillowcase. And I'm just starting to kind of putz with it. But on the bottom, I started slow stitching. But I thought, I am going to try that. And I want this band to be like a sewing, stitching type theme band. So I'm going to give slow stitching a try. I need to find some vintage fabrics that my daughter probably has. I did buy some vintage doilies off of Etsy, and then going to antiques shops, like I got the pillowcase that I'm using the edge for at an antique store. So now I look at things different. You look at things differently if you're going to slow stitch, junk journal, junk fabric journal, I don't know what you want to call it, but anyway, those are the things I've been up to since 2 weeks ago. I think that's all. Is that all we have to talk about? Maybe if I can talk the girls into running up to the quilt store real quick, Kelsey can take some pictures up there and then insert them on some of the other slow stitching things that she did. It just was really cool. But anyway, that's off. So I'm digressing here. I think that's it. Is that it?
I don't have anything else.
Kels?
I'm good.
Okay, well then, thanks for watching us again. Hope you enjoy these little videos. And we'll be back probably in a couple weeks. I'm gonna have to, we'll be up with an update. The other two girls won't be here. Kelsey and I will have to have taken pictures and show you the progress that we had this week. Because today's only Tuesday. We still have a couple more days. We will be talking to you next time. You can find me on Instagram, Made by Mama Joan, Facebook, Made by Mama Joan, and here on Flosstube. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Lord. Okay, I was gonna get ready for this. I just can't.
She's not a ham like I am, Mel.
I'm not a ham. Okay.
Your
Honey.
phone is on too.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
Oh boy.
Thanks for entertaining us.
Now we're gonna talk about quilting corner.
Do it again. She needs
so
to say
sorry.
it with her.
Okay, let's
Take
try.
3.